high drama, in fact, at Puducherry, where Chief Minister V. Narayanasamy has been sitting on a dharna today. In fact, it's the third day of the dharna. He's sitting there along with his ministers and other allies of the Congress government there. And the demand that he is making is once again removal or the recall of the Lieutenant Governor Kiran Bedi. We are now joined by the Chief Minister himself. Mr. Narayanasamy, thank you for joining us. You're sitting on a dharna less than a kilometer away from the Raj Nivas. What are you demanding? You are appealing straight to the Prime Minister.
In fact, the Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Dr. Kiran Bedi, has been blocking the welfare schemes for the people of Puducherry for the last 4.5 years. She was not allowing the elected government to decide and implement the schemes which have been envisaged by them in the election manifesto and also the cabinet decisions. Not only that, Dr. Kiran Bedi is interfering in the day-to-day administration, and she has been blocking the fund that has been given for the purpose of giving rise to the people, for education, for health, for recruitment of the officials, and promotion, because she is not allowing the elected government to function freely within the framework of the Constitution. Therefore, we are agitating against her for a removal, and we would like to bring it to the attention of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi to recall Dr. Kiran Bedi immediately.
Mr. Chief Minister, ever since you took over in May 2016 and the Lieutenant Governor Kiran Bedi was appointed, you have in fact had this kind of a running feud with the Lieutenant Governor, and you have earlier also asked for her removal. What is the immediate trigger now? I do understand that you had as has been happening every year, said you will be giving 1,000 to people, 1,000 rupees to people on the occasion of Pongal, and that amount was in fact brought down to rupees 200. Are you also looking at elections coming up, and that's one reason why you believe now that you need to ask for a recall?
No. We made the demand about 3 years back. I met Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Home Minister, for immediate recall of Dr. Kiran Bedi. This is not a new demand. Even in 2019 December, we sat in Dharna in front of Raj Bhavan, myself, Honorable Ministers, Honorable MLAs, the political party leaders, for recall of Dr. Kiran Bedi. Because for the last 10 months there was COVID situation. Therefore, we are not able to do the agitation. Now the time has come. It has become peak. And she is actually returning the file. She is overruling the decision of the cabinet, overruling the decision of the minister, which is not the job of the Lieutenant Governor. She has to act on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. She has no independent power or authority. But the attitude of Lieutenant Governor is autocratic, undemocratic. Therefore, we have been doing it.
Mr. Chief Minister, that's exactly what I was going to ask you as well. We are in the middle of a COVID pandemic, and you, as someone who leads the state, is sitting along with your ministers, quite a big gathering in fact, out there, no social distancing, no masks, and we are talking about a second wave that could hit the country. Isn't this an inappropriate timing in that sense?
No. We are following the COVID guidelines. People are sitting, giving the gap, and everybody is wearing the mask. We are using sanitizer. We are following the COVID norms very clearly.
But you are not given permission this time to be right in front of the Raj Bhavan, the residence or the office and residence of the Lieutenant Governor. There is, in fact, I understand, a lot of paramilitary presence as well there. I mean, that's a very weird situation for Raj Bhavan to be protected from the Chief Minister and his men.
No, Dr. Kiran Bedi, we are doing a peaceful agitation like what our farmers are doing in Delhi-Haryana border. The farmers are doing for the last 46 days, demanding withdrawal of the black agriculture laws. We are demanding recall of Lieutenant Governor Kiran Bedi because we found that continuance of Dr. Kiran Bedi here will hamper the growth and development of Puducherry state. She is affecting the rights of the people of the state. She has no respect for elected government. It has been their attitude right from the beginning when she was even the Delhi Police Commissioner. People of this country know how she was acting. Therefore, we also know that. We told Prime Minister to recall her, appoint anybody, we have no problem. But we will carry on because the Prime Minister, because there is a Congress government, Congress coalition government, Congress DMK government is here. The Prime Minister is not taking any step. Therefore, we are doing this agitation in a peaceful manner without affecting any kind of law and order situation. Being a chief minister who is a law minister, I know my responsibility. But she is afraid of facing us. She is afraid of even, because at the time when we sat in Dharna in 2019 itself, she ran away to Delhi. Therefore, she doesn't have respect for law, rule of law, the democracy, the constitution, and she is a constitution by herself.
Just one other issue that you had in fact brought up, you believe that there is some kind of a conspiracy, as you called it, to merge Pondicherry, Puducherry with Tamil Nadu. Is there any substance to it, or this comes up every time?
No. Madam, I'm telling it with authenticity, because even the government of India, the Home Ministry, the Home Ministry is slowly usurping the powers of the elected government. Whenever there is a cabinet decision, the government of India is vetoing it. And not only that, they are trying to privatize the power sector. They are trying to privatize the press. They are imposing their dictate on the state government. They are not giving funds to our state. Tamil Nadu is getting 41% grant. Puducherry is getting only 26% grant. We have not been put in the 15th Finance Commission. Therefore, Puducherry is being treated on par, not even on par with Delhi. Puducherry is being treated as a union territory, which is being, though there is an elected government, the government of India wants to control. That being the situation, they are planning to merge Puducherry with Tamil Nadu, like what they did in Jammu Kashmir. Jammu Kashmir, a full-fledged state, has become a union territory. Thanks to Narendra Modi government, they are capable of doing everything because they have got brutal majority in the parliament. They are bulldozing democracy, and Dr. Kiran Bedi is acting according to her whims and fancies.
Okay. Just less than 5 months now to elections in Puducherry as well. And you perhaps want to tell the people that many of the policies and development measures that you brought in are being blocked by the Lieutenant Governor. Are you willing to call off your agitation? Last time they had called you in for talks. Is this going to be an indefinite kind of a protest that you are sitting on?
It is going to be the continuous, in a phased manner, we will do the agitation. Now there is going to be the Sankranti here. We don't want to disturb the public tranquility. We don't want the people to suffer. We are very clear about it. And we are sitting in Dharna very silently.
Yes.
But Dr. Kiran Bedi is afraid of us. She put a three-layer security for a single person. Why? Puducherry is not like a state where people can barge in and then create law and order problem. We are all responsible people. That means that Dr. Kiran Bedi is afraid of facing our agitation.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Chief Minister, for joining us on NDTV. So the Chief Minister saying that yes, the agitation is going to continue, though it will be in a phased manner. Sankranti, which is Pongal, coming up, which is a big festival, of course, in these areas. What the end to this will be, only perhaps we'll have to wait for the next few days to see what develops next. Back to you in Delhi.